Why don't you tell me what happened and give me the name of the police department?
Okay, it was the city police of Altus, Oklahoma.
Okay, and tell me what they did, and we'll go over your story with you. You said Altus, Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Well, I was standing out in a friend's yard, and I take a lot of medications. I'm disabled, and I had drank a half a pint of whiskey, but the medications make you lose your balance and blurry vision, and plus I have hepatitis C, it makes you lose your balance. And they had got me for a PI, but he slammed my head into the pavement, and he broke my arm, put 4 stitches in my head, and I got scars on my right leg, and he put his knee in my back and put his fingernails in my neck and choked me till I passed out. And the ambulance was called, and I was under. They picked me up, and I was taken. I said, I guess I woke up and or come to or something, and I kicked him in the waist about where his pepper spray can is. And
Just a moment, Mr. Gilbert. Can you hold one moment, please?
Yeah. Not a problem.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Graham, you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm doing an interview. If I could call you back when I get done in about 15 minutes?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can, please.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Gilbert, go ahead. Continue.
Okay, well, the hospital, I was in ICU, and the next day or the evening they called and asked the police if they had a hold on me or anything, if I was under arrest, and they said no. So I got to go home, and about maybe 2 weeks later they came and arrested me for assault on a police officer, and I spent 6 months in jail, and I had to plead out for no contest to get out, and I got a year probation, and I'm already on 5 years unsupervised probation for a felony. I don't see how they can give you probation twice on felonies, but...
Well, let me go back over how this all started. You didn't give me much of a lead up as to how the cops started abusing you. What were you doing?
They don't know. I was confused. They said I was confused and disoriented. My hospital record said I was having an emotional breakdown, but I really don't remember too much. But
okay, well, tell me. Hold on.
Did I resist arrest?
Okay, hold on. The Altus Police Department came where? Where did they show up?
Hold on a second. I got it all down in these reports. It was oh gosh, let me get this paper. It was on the corner of hold on a second, I have to find it.
Okay, well, it was a public area where you were attacked? Sir, are you there?
It was on the northwest corner of East Walnut and South Forest.
Okay, and what were you doing there?
I was talking to a friend. I was just standing out in the yard. I mean, I had drank a half a pint, but I wasn't drinking nothing at the time. I mean, I didn't have nothing in my hands or anything.
Okay, so you had half a pint of what?
Kentucky Deluxe whiskey.
Okay, so you had half a pint of Kentucky Deluxe whiskey, and you were minding your own business with a friend. Is that right?
Yeah, I had drank it, but I was done finished. I mean, I didn't have anything in the yard with me. It was done gone probably 30 minutes or hour before they even got me.
Okay, and after you were out there with your friend, how and why did the police come after you? Why did they approach you, if you know?
They said they just pulled up because they had heard that there's this guy out there just walking erratically, just swinging his arms, you know. But I have a lot of problems, and I was probably out there in the yard thinking about how I was going to pay my hospital bills, and I was probably moving my hand one way or another, just thinking to myself, and probably somebody called a law that I was moving my arms, and plus it was hot that day, and I do take medications, but I mean,
Okay, so you don't, but hold on, that's not an illegal act. So you don't recall doing anything illegal, you just recall that you might have been a bit confused.
Yeah, he assaulted me. I mean, there was no place in the report that I resisted arrest, anything. I have witnesses to it, and I mean, I don't see why they did that much damage to me over nothing, because there's no place in any reports that I resisted arrest, and witnesses said I didn't.
Okay, but you told me though that you were forced to take a plea deal agreeing to accept the charge though, is that right?
Well, no contest or just sit in jail, or you know, and they know I didn't do nothing, so it's either sit in jail for a year or two and found not guilty, and I mean, you know, if you every day in Altus jail they charge you $28 a day, so if you sit in there 2 years and found not guilty, they don't pay you nothing, but if you're found guilty, they make you pay $28 a day. I mean, I don't see where that's fair. So
okay, so you would have had to pay a very large fine if you were to stay in jail, is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Over $5,000.
Okay. Okay. All right. And you said you were beaten up and injured. Tell me what the beating consisted of and where were you injured?
The left side of my temple, on my forehead, I had 4 stitches. They took me to the ICU. I had a CAT scan done, and they broke my right arm. One report said I collapsed in a road and fell, but the other report says they heard a loud pop when he was restraining me on the ICU table, but I really don't remember. But like the other guy said, either way, they broke it somewhere.
Okay, so you had a broken arm from this incident.
Yeah, I had scratches to the left side of my neck, 4 stitches in the left side of my head, and a right broke arm. Plus I got a long scar between my knee and my ankle running down my shin.
Okay, did you ever file a complaint with the police department?
No, sir, I haven't. They said it wouldn't do no good here, and one of the people who was a witness, she said she's scared to testify because they'll retaliate.
Okay, do you know the number to the Altus Police Department?
Yes, I do. Hold on a second. I have it written down.
Okay, well, that's all right. I think I have it. Just a minute.
But his badge number was 80.
Okay, well, do you know what his name? Do you know what the officer's name was?
Yeah, I know. I didn't know until somebody told me his name, but his name's Larry Herb, and his badge number is 80.
Okay. Let me call the police department. I want you to stay on the line. Don't say anything unless I tell you to, okay?
Okay.
Police Department.
Yes, ma'am. Is this call recorded?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'd like to get some information about how to file a complaint against one of your officers for abuse.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the procedure is?
We start with getting you the supervisor of the shift, whoever the officer was, and then they speak with you, and then that's how it starts. It just depends on how far it needs to go as to whether it goes to the chief or not, police or not.
Okay. So the appropriate thing to do would be to call you guys back, ask for the supervisor of the officer who I'm complaining about, and then you guys would start an investigation?
Yes.
Okay. Is there something I need to fill out in advance, like a complaint form, or do I do that after I talk?
No, that's not how it works here. We just get you the officer, and then the officer will fill out any paperwork if it's necessary. We just get you the officer.
Okay.
Or the lieutenant or the captain.
Okay. And will I have anything to worry? Will I have anything to worry about if I made a complaint in terms of an officer retaliating?
You should not, and if you do, you should call back and speak with the lieutenant or the captain again, or go higher.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much for your help. I really appreciate it. I'll be calling back.
Okay, do you need to speak with anyone right now?
No, I'm going to